Hello and welcome back. Just gonna carry on doing some messing around on some Forza, of course. Just need to reposition my microphone. Sorry if it's the noise that it makes when I do that, but right. I think the first things first. I need to check that my controls are set up and working fine. It's a good sign so far. And I finished yesterday.
You have arrived at your destination.
Well, that'll be a wall. I don't want to turn. Rebel. Yeah, I lost that ages ago. Head back over to the gauntlet. Still got to see that one. I have to put it to an easier level though.
roundabout. Take the second exit.
Lost it.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 100 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, let's have another bash of this thing. I don't think. So, highest we've got an unbeatable is third. Got to see if we can get first. Or we got to lower the level down. We'll have another go anyway. Before I do that. Way back now. That's it, it's all over and done with. That again, because we're out. Shit. Braking a little bit early with that. Oh my god, why is it every time I go over there I get a really bad run? I knew I was gonna miss it. You can but try. Right, let's try again. I'm gonna keep on at this. I'll probably have to lower the level back to hopefully the video is running a bit smoother now. Yep, same race. Only got as high as third, I need to finish first, but I think we're going to have to notch it down a level or two. It was so fast off the top of that jump, I got no time to react to jump to slow down, because the car's mid-air. Turn. God. I just need another boost. Right behind me down here. Can't slow the car down quick enough. And he got me on that corner. See if we can get him here. Oh. This bit always gets me. We'll have a really crappy landing. There we go. Oh, losing the back end. Missed it. Trying to cut that corner so fine. Ah, man. Can't keep up with them down as straight, it really pees me off. Gets me under braking every time. Bad landing, I knew it. Right, they're only up the road, come on. Don't let them pull away. Oh, crap. And we've pretty much nailed our coffin on that one. Ooh. Damn it! Oh, that's not going to go well. Hello there, Accuracy. How you doing? That's a Simtech. Uses oh man, hold on, I'm concentrating. Can't think and drive. Uses SimuCube. Ah man, down to 5th. Sucks. This on Unbeatable is freaking rock. Oh, too much. That's 20 Newton meters. They do 2 versions. You can get a large midge as well. Oh wow! It crashed. So you can get 30 Newton meters as well, but. You know, there's swings around about. Some people say the 30 is the best, some people prefer the 20. I've got no... You know, I've never used a 30, so I don't know what the difference is, but I certainly don't feel like I need more power. I'm hardly using 100% of this wheel as it is. Well, from my understanding, if you do the reviews, the Fanatec compares quite well to a 20 Newton meter wheel. I think people might say that the direct drive is probably the better, and I think that's mainly because Fanatec's much of an unknown at the moment. However, if you want to buy into the Fanatec ecosystem and have their wheels, you're going to get a much wider choice. The only unknown really is how good the build quality is. I mean, yes, it has a nice warranty, but warranty's no good if you're sending back the wheel every 6 months. Let's assume that won't happen. Still going to have a quality product. Budget-wise, though, will it work out any cheaper? Probably not. And I think you may even work out cheaper to go into direct drive than Fanatec these days, but I don't know. You'll have to do your homework and find out how much it costs where you are. And by the time you factored in your wheels and everything, have you already got any Fanatec gear already? From my understanding, that certainly the Fanatec isn't going to be any stronger. Well, that's just it. You're already in the ecosystem, so for you to change, you'd have to sell everything you've got and then start afresh. You've already got a few wheels, so it probably makes sense to look at a Fanatec, to be honest. If I already had a Fanatec wheel, I may have waited for, you know, the Fanatec direct drive. The only thing that really puts me off is the unknown about the build quality. I mean, you talk to anybody with a Thrustmaster, forget direct drive for now, talk to anybody with a Thrustmaster or anybody with a Fanatec, you'll get reports of people having problems, and that goes without saying with most products. You'll get a few people who may even report issues with, you know, an OSW. Just bear in mind that at the end of the day, it's an industrial grade servo. All electrics go wrong at some point, but the likelihood of an industrial grade servo to go wrong when it's in home being used as a direct drive is going to be slim. The Fanatec is an unknown because it's Fanatec's own parts. It's only tested by them. Nobody really knows. It might be worth waiting until the guys get their hands on a unit and can do a teardown and have a proper look inside to see what they've done. Because remember, it is their own motors and everything. Assuming they've done a good job, you shouldn't have anything to worry about. It does come... Well, actually, I don't think it comes with a 5-year warranty as standard. I think you've got to pay extra for the warranty, unless they've thrown it in. I don't know. Last time I looked, you had to pay extra. You know, and when you factor in cost of the wheel, if you've got to pay for the 5-year warranty as well, that's going to add it in as well. And to be honest, if you're going to be spending £1,000 plus on a setup like that, you might as well go for the warranty as well. You know, it starts bumping the price up. I haven't regretted mine. I mean, before I bought this, I was thinking, hey, you know what, I'll hold off and I'll buy the Fanatec wheel, the direct drive. But it was waiting and waiting and waiting, and in the end I was like, you know what, I can buy into an OSW. And that was before I think they actually launched with the pricing. Wasn't long after I bought this that they actually did the launch of the price of the direct drive, and I was like, I'm kind of glad I did. Price wise, I said to myself, you know what, I'm okay, because if I went the Fanatec route, I probably would have spent a couple of £100 more, and I would have had to wait the Fanatec system to launch, whereas I ended up, you know, going in for this, getting it straight away, buying a box, buying my own wheel, you know. And as nice as it is to be able to swap wheels left, right and center, do I miss the fact that I haven't got 5 or 6 wheels? Not really. You know, this one wheel will play on any game. Okay, it would be nice to have a fancy F1 wheel. Maybe I'll pick one up. Do I need to have a particular wheel for drifting? Do I need to have a particular wheel for X car or X car? Not really. You know, if I want to go down that road, I could easily buy a Fanatec hub get it converted to work with one of these, get it converted to USB, buy my own wheel, put it on board. You know, there's a lot of choices out there for OSW. And if you're seriously considering OSW, I wouldn't let it put you off, because the other flip side is, because you've got the wheels, you could convert the wheels you've got to work with an OSW quite easily. There's plenty of guides on how to do it yourself. Plenty of people who will do it for you. Send the wheel off, they'll do it for the price, you know? So do a bit of research, you know. Whichever system you go for, I don't think you'll be disappointed. From the reviews that are out there, my understanding is they're both very close. Some people say the OSW is more refined, some people say there's no difference. Swings and roundabouts, really. It's a bit like, you know, buying a set of headphones or buying a set of speakers. It's going to boil down to personal taste at the end of the day, I think, is what it's going to be. And when you think about it, they've probably sat there, you know, when they were doing their wheel, they had a load of different OSWs on display for people to test with. You're telling me they haven't had an OSW against their wheel whilst they were manufacturing it and building it and designing it and trying to make their wheel as good as, if not better than? Well, I can get third place in this. Would be buggered if I can get first. Look at that. 2 horns and 5 grand. Really? What a waste of space that was. Third again. I don't know what the time difference is. Right, let's head back and we'll knock it down by a level or 2. We'll see if we can get a first out of it, because it's doing my head in now.
200 yards. Turn right. Turn right.
Have you priced up how much, are you, well, of course, you've already got the wheels, so all you need to do is just buy the direct drive unit, isn't it? Unless you're after something specific. What pedals are you using again? So you've got the V3 pedals, they can plug into the base as well. That's the one beauty of the Fanatec. It's, if you go for the direct drive system, you can plug your pedals directly into the base, you can have your wheel plugged in, so it's going to save you messing around configuring USB like I've got to do all day long. That's one benefit for sure. Whoa! That's the wrong corner.
Turn right.
One thing I would say is don't expect a night and day difference. Jeez. Because I wouldn't say the extra power is noticeable, but most of the time you'll be knocking that down anyway. It's the refinement more than anything else I find, and how smooth. Granted, your wheel is one of the smoothest ones out there, but these are so smooth. Along with, you know, the Fanatec direct drive, they should be so smooth that that's where the biggest difference will be.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right. In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
Oop, that was a bit early. Oh, too early. What gets me is they've put the same motor into both. I can't remember which way round it is. Is it the DD1 is the top one and the DD2 is the more basic one? Either way, it's the same motor. It's just internally limited. Now, whether in the future there'll be a hack which would make one as good as the other or have the same amount of power, I don't know. Who knows? It's a tricky one, you know. DD2. Hello there, Gareth. How you doing? So there you are. And I know that they're putting the same motor in, and it's just electronically limited.
Turn left.
Or in the software, at least. It kind of bugs me, that does.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Now, if they said, you know what, you can buy the more basic one, and at a later date you could upgrade the power. I don't know. Personally, I would probably go for the more powerful one. I think the next one, it was what, 15 Newton meters? It's gonna be no slouch anyway. Personally, I think anything below 10 is probably not worth your time at all. But anything that's going to be hovering around the 20 mark,
turn left.
Going to be more than adequate.
Turn left.
Saying that, there's guys out there with a 30 Newton meters and they swear blind by them.
In 400 yards.
You know, these have power stop. I think I've used it all of twice, and it costs pennies. Don't worry about the things like the power stop. It's just another bit of advertising, to be honest.
Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Oops, that's reverse gear. Yeah, so I wouldn't worry about things like that. You know, 5-year warranties, whichever wheel you go for, a 5-year warranty is probably a must. Just because it's such an unknown. You know, granted, if this was a wheel that was, you know, been out for the last 2 years, and there's obviously a bit of a history out there with regards to whether it's a good wheel or a bad wheel, you could probably argue the toss between, you know, whatever standard warranty and a 5-year warranty is. I don't know if I'd be happy buying that wheel without the extended warranty because it's an unknown. You may be taking a risk, you may be looking at nothing. What was I going to do? Settings, I think it was. Oh, bugger. Right, we need to look at difficulty settings because some Beetles are royal pain in the backside. We're going to slap it on expert and see if we can do any damage. Now, yeah, if I do worse than this, I'm not going to be happy. I expect to get 3rd or above for sure now. Because I know I can do 3rd. Remember the last time I did this, they were still rock hard. Oh, trouble. Well, I think I've got a little bit of time on them. To be honest, once you've got this wheel set up, there's not a lot of messing around. The only time you'd have to mess around is if you were swapping wheels all the time. Which, to be honest, I tend not to anyway. A little bugger pushing me wide. I wouldn't worry too much about software configuration. It's about on par. The only difference is if you do want to swap, say from an F1 wheel to a normal wheel, there's probably a little less configuring to do. Oh jeez. Turn. Ah, missed it. It's finding the time to get into it. I need a good block of time, and the thing is, with the way my time is, I just don't seem to be able to channel enough time. I'd have to be literally look at a week and plow a week into a game, and I just don't want to be doing that. I'll just be tying myself into one game. I can't believe I just screwed it up. I'd love to be able to, but yeah, got to juggle obviously work, life, kids. And then what is left with playing my games, so I tend to stick with just messing around doing the games I fancy playing at whatever time. I need something that's online that you can pick up easy. I'd fancy something like the PlayStation GT series. Yeah, well, I'm hardly likely to plug a PlayStation in there, so that's out the window. Oh, did I just skip that? Ah, shit. Just start again. Really gotta learn not to cut the damn corners. Oh my god. Exactly, so it's just trying to get into it, and that's what if I'm gonna do online. I want to be able to get into it properly, but life's not really letting itself work out that way, to be honest. Just hold on. Yeah, the Logitech camera's all out of whack. I had to just literally had to reinstall the Logitech camera, so anybody's looking at that camera goes, that doesn't look right. It's kind of weird. I don't know why that is, but it probably needs to be reinstalled, I think, because the driver was, I don't know, it was all a mess. Right, back to it. The annoying thing is I've actually got iRacing, and I've played it about 3 times. And all I've done is just like practice. I'd probably be absolutely terrible at it. One I'm looking forward to really is going to be Dirt 2. That's going to be me all over, I think. I just love being able to pick up a rally game and just drive. But like this, to be honest, is a great game. You can pick it up, jump into a race, just drive around. Oh, I hope I hit that flag. Yes. Don't roll it, Jesus. What was that? Go ahead, Gareth, fire away. I'll see what I can do. I'm guessing it's going to be about head track. I was going to ask if you got the head tracker working. Little clip on the wall. Whoa. to wait a moment. This is a tricky section. Oops. You need to do a search for how to access the console in Google. Should be information out there. There's two ways of doing it. You can either do it in a config file, I believe, which I think that was the old way of doing it, and the new way now you've got to enable a developer console. Once you've done that, then you can write the command to remove the wheel. Off the top of my head, I won't be able to tell you. There's a car all over my ass. It's alright when you've notched it down a
Great
level.
driving out there, pal. You absolutely dominated the gauntlet. Man, I am so glad I spent 2 months putting that together. That performance made it all worthwhile.
Right, what are we on? What's the time? I think. Right, question is now what do we get? Did you get your head tracker working, Gareth? Oh, mind you, accuracy. I don't mind my circuit racer either, but I just need to have a game that I can pick up and do a couple of laps or a couple of, you know, races on and can drop. First, something I can get into nice and easy rather than have to keep at it and work at it, you know? More enjoyable that way.
Hey, Rick.
Hey!
Alex tells me you're back from the gauntlet and that you're Horizon's new dirt racing champion. Nice work. Just before you visit me in the Horizon offices, wipe your feet, will you?
No. What else do we have? I think I was going to do... Trying to do these yesterday, wasn't I? Oh, hold on. You forget there's these little things. I don't know if it can be bothered, to be honest. Now, what do you mean by sort of? That doesn't look like a proper answer now, does it, Gareth?
In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, trouble. What settings did you put it on? 640 by 480, 70 Hz, or did you use the other one? Going off. Way too much speed. You should be able to do 70 Hz on it. Should be 640 by 480, and it should go to at least 70 Hz. I found getting the frequency, the hertz, correct, critical. Because I had the same when I first had it. It was like, oh, this is jumpy. I wasn't happy at all at the beginning. I thought, oh, what have I bought? But you need to play with the settings.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, trouble. We'll give it a try on it. There's no guarantees, obviously, because your system's going to be different to mine. Failing that, if you've got it on 640 by 480, make sure your camera lens is on the red dot. You can have it wider, but I see no reason putting it wider, to be honest. This section of road is awesome. Wow, that was close to the wall. Ah, it's that same corner again last time.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
Oh, right then. Select the chapter, I think it was. There's a few that I couldn't get.
So, I saw how much you enjoyed that Ferrari FXXK. A lot of people around the festival did too. We've been getting calls. This is a 2011 Bugatti Veyron Supersport. Fastest production car in the world for 3 full years. Yours for... Don't worry, we've got time. I'll stall them if I have to. I want to see you... I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the Highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
In 400 yards, turn right. In 200 yards, turn right.
Whoa, this doesn't really stick, does it?
At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 yards, turn right.
Hard right turn coming up.
100.
Don't let your speed
Shouldn't
drop.
be difficult. Get out of the way. Oh, that messed up.
Hey, I know you're excited, but keep it on brand, yeah? Let's run it again. Long sequence of mountain curves now. Read your
That
line,
wasn't good.
use your brakes, keep it fast and tight. And hey, don't forget to have fun. I want to see you... I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the Highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
In 400 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Went too wide on that one. Luckily this thing doesn't take too long to get to 100. And you've got an empty road in front of you.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh my god, I forgot the brake.
In 400 yards,
Oh, that's
turn
just a
right.
world of hurt. Let's wait for it to tick off, shall we? I think we flooded the car.
Come on! We want to show them that Horizon life is out of control, not out of control.
Try again then, shall we?
I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the Highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
In 400 yards, Turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Jesus.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Hard right turn coming up. Don't let your speed drop.
Turn right.
Long sequence of mountain curves now. Read your line, use your brakes, keep it fast and tight.
Wouldn't be
And
so
hey,
bad if it was dry road.
don't forget to have fun.
Well, it is a bit. Oh my god. Can't get this thing to stick. There's the road, and I'm all the way over here, and I need to get back to 100. Not better, I don't. Why do I always end up in water in this car?
Don't worry, they owe me.
My god, I can understand why this one
I want to
is
see you. I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. At the roundabout, take the second exit. In 400 yards, turn right.
Hard right turn coming up. Don't let your speed drop.
better.
Long sequence of mountain curves now.
This
Read your
seat was
line,
light and it will
use your
turn.
brakes, keep it fast
Gonna
and
have to
tight.
brake, I think,
And hey,
next time.
don't forget to have fun.
Oh jeez. How the hell did I do this last time? Well, I'm gonna have to retry again.
Hey, I know you're excited, but keep it on brand, yeah? Let's run it again.
I don't want to run it again.
I want to...
See, it's so annoying.
see you... I mean, the client wants to see you take it up into the highlands. Technical bends and long power straights. Yeah, I think you're going to enjoy this.
Try this. This is the Zonda one, isn't it? Wicked tits off.
Our client today is interested in something a bit more relaxing. A nice drive in the country, you know? But in something elegant, something exclusive, something Italian. So I got a Pagani's on the Cinque, one of only 5 in existence. Hey, we've got our reputation to consider. is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Using all the road.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
See? Isn't this relaxing?
Oh, lovely. Oop.
I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas.
What have you got to do to get 2 stars in this? Yeah. So fun just doing it on easy all the time. I like a challenge, but blimey, how fast you got to be? You got to be like superhuman. Ah, why does me thinking I press the right button, press the wrong one.
Our client today is interested in something a bit more relaxing. A nice drive in the country, you know? But in something elegant, something exclusive, something Italian. So I got a Pagani's on the Cinque, one of only 5 in existence. Hey, we've got our reputation to consider.
I'm gonna make that 4 after I've driven it.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
See? Isn't this relaxing?
Ah, you git! Did he just turn into me? I swear he did. Well, I ain't gonna get any gold stars on this one.
I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one.
So
I've
annoying.
already got some ideas.
Might have been a little bit closer on that one. Right, escape is retry. Try again.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Oh, I didn't want to turn in. Restart. That's where you've got to be lucky with the traffic as well.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, that didn't go smoothly, did it?
See? Isn't this relaxing? I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas.
What? That's crazy.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
That roundabout, maybe I can shave a few seconds off, but it's not going to be a huge difference. Oh, tried braking late. That didn't really work, did it? And there she goes. Oh, right, I'll make this the last attempt.
Your route is set. Go show them how we roll at world's fastest.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Yeah, that sucked.
Turn right. Turn right.
Ooh, jeez.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
See? Isn't this relaxing? I'll tell the client that this thing will give them all the relaxation they can handle. Come by for the next one. I've already got some ideas.
Right, we're going to have to leave that there anyway because I'm running out of time for now. I might be back later on this evening. If you've been watching the videos, please leave a like and subscribe. And as usual, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.